So, I have some fan-made ideas for disasters, for, natural survival. But I'm going to explain what they do. So the first thing that I want them to add, this might be similar, but it's a cyclone. Basically a tornado. There's a lot more wind, and it's basically just a hurricane too. Just a bunch of rain and lightning. But that's one thing. It's basically two weathers in a row. So what I think they should do, a tornado that has a lot more range, and it could actually, winds can randomly blow you around. That would be pretty cool. Then another one is a typhoon. It's another tornado. And it's called the Twister, too. What I think they should do for this, it's just a tornado. It's a bunch of tornadoes. Here's a bunch of typhoons. I don't know, to do it or something. But I don't know. Okay, so then, a landslide. A landslide is basically, it's a crumbled out a mountain. And then just a few rocks. They just tumble down until they reach into a city. And then they just go. And then, you know what happens. You know what happens. They crash. That's why I think that they should add. There's an avalanche already. So, yeah, that's basically it. But they're just boulders. The avalanche is just square blocks. Have a random, it's kind of messed up hitbox. It's broken. Very broken. They should fix it with just a few boulders. Boom. Then next, it's pretty similar to the avalanche. It's a mudslide. Again. With the mountain. But this time, there's mud. Just rushing down at full speed. Just rushing down. I should do that for that. Mud comes down like liquid, and it comes down fast, and then it just overflows the whole area. Destroys buildings very slowly. Next is actually a rock slide. But this time it's a slope. Not a mountain. I mean, it can be a mountain. But this is where chunks of stone just break. And then they just start to fall. Chunks. And then those chunks could slide down, putting holes through buildings and stuff. Could be any shape. I should add that. They're all pretty similar. Then we got a similar thing, the tidal wave. Sorry, tsunami, which is sudden. Just comes in just way bigger. Way bigger. Okay. Then it's just way higher. You if you have any other things that are kind of short, a short map, well, you're cooked. But They should. But if you get a real tall map, and then you probably just jump. You probably not sold. Okay. That's what I think they should add into the disaster survival. But there's one more disaster. Actually, two more disasters. Which is the hurricane. You know, I've talked about that before. But there's lightning. There's just lightning. But there's just way more, like, super thunderstorm. It's a severe storm, basically. Severe storm, just a bunch of them. Just a bunch of, like, lightning strikes. Oh my god. Hold up, I got to restart. But, yeah, a bunch of lightning. Just get to the point. Okay. Just a bunch. Oh my. I hate that, bro. I hate that. I don't want to download this poke, okay? Okay, but they should add but with just really high winds. Really high winds. Then next is starvation. I forgot what this was called, like famous or whatever, like famine, right? But that's usually, one person gets it. But you just have to survive. That's my mom, don't worry. But one person gets it, like the virus. They're like, and then they just like, it's just RNG basically. You just try to survive that. There's a limit of only 6 people surviving. I mean, 6 people couldn't get it. Oh my god, not that again. Okay. But this, okay. But, yeah. Zoom out, I don't. Okay. Well, that's all the ideas. If you want more natural disaster ideas, I'll include it in the video because I always check up on my videos for fun. But yeah, bye.